In today's video, I'm going to talk about some of the things that you can do to stop attracting the wrong guys. Now, I already did a part 1 to this video. I will make sure to link it here. So if you haven't watched that, you'll definitely want to tune into that one after this. But we're going to dig into some other things today.
Hi, I'm Crystal Irom, and I'm one of the top love, dating, and manifestation coaches for smart, successful women like you. I share content on understanding men in the masculine, dating as a high-value woman, and manifesting love, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss anything.
So I want to talk about some of the things you can do to start attracting more of the right guys. So here's a very simple, energetic, and mindset shift that you can make if you want to attract a different type of man. And that is to really shift your focus onto the things that you want to see more of. So here's what most women do. When we're going on dates, if we're meeting people that are not exactly what we want, we sort of forget everything that may have been good about this person. And we say, ugh, I never meet anyone that I want. This is so frustrating. I'm never gonna meet someone. And the person we went out with may have all sorts of great qualities, but we just disregard all of them, right? It's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Don't do that. What you want to do is start focusing on the things that you are seeing that you want to see more of. So, for example, if you go out with someone and he's really nice looking, he's super polite, and he picks you up on time, but everything else about the date just kind of sucks, that's fine. Don't see him again. But instead of being like, ugh, what a miserable date, you want to think about the qualities that he did have that you want. Instead of saying, oh, I'm never going to meet someone, think, oh my gosh, this is so nice that I met someone who was so punctual, he was so kind, so polite, and really nice looking. I love the reminder that men like this exist. If you meet someone who's really funny, but you're just not attracted to him, instead of saying, ugh, I never meet people I'm attracted to, you want to think about it like, oh, it's so nice to meet someone with such a good sense of humor. I was laughing all night. I cannot wait to meet someone who has that kind of humor. It feels so good to be around someone who makes me laugh. It's a shift in focus. We are always going to get what we are focusing on. We're going to get what we focus on. And the reason is because it's like you're telling your brain what to think about. So when you're thinking about negative things, the things that you don't like, it's like you're telling your subconscious, find more things not to like. And your subconscious is like, yeah, you got it. And it's going to find more things that you don't like. If you are instead trying consciously to think about the things that you love, that you want to see more of, then your subconscious gets to be like, yeah, absolutely, let's find all of those good things. Right? It takes whatever it is that you're consciously focusing on and you start doing it subconsciously. So this is the same reason why you may have never heard of something before. Like it was just completely not on your radar and then someone mentions it to you, right? It's like you may have never heard of an Infiniti. And then you have a friend who's like, I'm going to buy a white Infiniti, the car. And you're like, an Infiniti? That's so interesting. I would have never thought of buying an Infiniti. And your friend's like, yeah, I love them. I think they're so beautiful and they're so fast. It's going to be awesome. And now all of a sudden, it's like everywhere you go, you see white Infinitis. You're like, I've literally never thought of this car before. I never even heard of it before. And now it's everywhere. It's because it's been brought into your awareness and your mind is like, oh, white Infinitis. You're thinking about it. And so you're finding it. We are always going to find what we are looking for and what we are believing in. So if you want to find more qualities that you love, you want to start attracting more of the right guys, you want to focus on the qualities that you're already witnessing and experiencing and use that as evidence that there is more. Put your focus very consciously on that. The other thing that you can do that is extremely powerful is you want to think about what you are putting out. What are you putting out? What are you leading with? So sometimes when women are saying to me, oh, I'm not meeting the right guys, what they really mean is I'm meeting a lot of men who only want something casual, who are really leading with sex, who don't seem to want commitment. And in that situation, it's like, well, what are you leading with? Sometimes women will be frustrated because they'll meet someone and he'll seem to be looking for something casual. And she's like, I don't understand why this keeps happening. Right, but it's like at the very beginning, you said you were fine with something casual. You said you were only looking in something just to have fun. And so it's like, what are you putting out? Sometimes women will want to use their sex appeal. Just they want to have fun. So they're flirting and they're leading with that. And then they're wondering, Why is it that's all he seems to be thinking about? It's like, well, you put that out there first. Now it's on his radar. He thinks that's what you want. So you don't want to just put it entirely outside him. Another thing that happens is that sometimes women will feel like they're meeting guys that, don't have that much to offer. I'm such a great catch. I've got everything going on. I've got this great job. I've got, this amazing life. Why is it that I'm meeting guys that just aren't on my level? But then it's like, if you think about it, you're not really leading with that, right? You're sort of feeling miserable. And you're hoping to have a relationship to just take away any dissatisfaction you feel, any frustration with your own life, right? It's like we're always going to be the most attracted to people who have full, happy lives, who seem happy on their own. That's what's fun to be around. And so you want to make sure that's what you are leading with, that you are loving your own life rather than waiting for someone to rescue you from a life that feels very mediocre or dissatisfying. So those are some of the things that you can do that will really allow you to stop attracting the wrong guys and start attracting more of the right ones. So I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, what's one thing that you want to shift so that you can start attracting more of the kind of men you really want. That is all that I have for you today. I hope that this served you well. I will see you in the next video.